If you love history, you should watch this episode. We won't ask you to subscribe. Today, we delve into a chapter of history that is both haunting and essential to remember: the sadistic behavior of a woman in history. Our story takes us to the heart of darkness during World War II, Auschwitz concentration camp, a place where humanity's worst nightmares came to life. Among the horrors of this place, one woman sent shivers down the spines of the prisoners every day. This woman was known throughout the camp for her unrelenting cruelty. Her icy blue eyes bore into the souls of the imprisoned, freezing with feet. She took pleasure in the suffering she inflicted, and her sadistic nature knew no bounds. One chilling morning, as the sun barely dared to rise over the camp, she patrolled the rows of shabby barracks. The emaciated prisoners trembled at the mere sound of her boots, for they knew what horrors she could unleash. She was carrying a whip, a wicked instrument of torment, hung from her belt like an executioner's blade. She used it with reckless abandon, slashing it through the air and striking down upon those who had fallen out of line. Each crack of the whip sent shivers down the spines of the onlookers, and the agonized cries of the victims filled the air. She also reveled in her role during the selections, where she decided who would live to see another day and who would be condemned to the gas chambers. Her heartless demeanor showed no mercy as she separated loved ones from their families, leaving them to face their fate alone, sending children and the elderly to their deaths. But it was the experiments that truly showcased her malevolence. She stood by as innocent souls were subjected to gruesome medical tests, their bodies twisted and mutilated in the name of NZ science. The pain and suffering of the victims only fueled her sadistic delight. Her cruelty didn't stop there. Her deeds were even darker than you imagined. She used to choose young, attractive girls for SA and other sadistic acts that defy description. She would beat at least 30 girls and sent them to gas chambers for death. As the war drew to a close, the world learned about her horrific actions. She was arrested, put on trial at Nuremberg, and found guilty of crimes against humanity. She was only 22 years old when she was executed by hanging. The sadistic woman who had reveled in the torment of others now faced her own reckoning. The hangman's noose tightened around her neck, marking the end of her chilling legacy. She serves as a stark reminder that even in the darkest of times, justice can prevail over the most sadistic of souls. Her story, one of unimaginable cruelty, must never be forgotten, for history teaches us valuable lessons, even from its darkest corners. This darkest woman was known as Irma Grese.